Puma, Papa Bangan Bako, Zwangala ndoda isikhathi sepodcast. Sanibonani bahlali yithi futhi abafana be-podcast it's Buma and Friends. Sithanda ukunamukela namhlanje kulesiqephu sanamhlanje sesibili. Namhlanje into eyenzakalayo ukuthi sise-Chillers ne-Chillers isupportile basiprovide eveni ngoba niyabona naniwela ngaphandle yivuvu yabo. So for longest time sithanda ukubonga ku-Chillers ukuthi they believe in the dream and singaqhubeka amaphupho wethu afezeke noma ngabe imvula come rain come what slow usalayo sizoshuta ngenkaba yabo. Ezinazi igama lami uThulane elokishini bangibiza ngoBumba lena i-podcast with Bumba and Friends. Ama-friends wami bonke lawo engabona la namhlanje sizokhuluma ngenye topic esinayo, but before that bengathanda ukuthi abangani bami bazi-introduce from my left to right as always.
Samuna igama uJalefa abangaziyo uJaji service malangani njakaja.
Sanibonani Mama Themba abangaziyo bathi Phesi slash.
Hi, Kamala Mutando, abangaziyo bangithando.
Sanibonani igama uTume Sishiyana
Mamita
awusenshintshile kwemanje.
Samunani bafethu igama lami ngumwelethi ibona pause now.
Okay, now that you've met my friends, guys, bengifuna ukunazisa nje ukuthi siyabonga support yenu. Page lethu ku Facebook liyakhula. Sesiku how many ntana? Last time I checked was 200 I think. Yeah, but siyabonga support yenu. Sila namhlanje ngenxa yenu ngoba nesupporta. Bese ngathanda ukuthi nichubeke njalo nisupporte ngoba into zethu zala elokishini lezi. Mazinga supportwa yithi zisasupportwa ubani. Let's play topic namhlanje. Vele le topic ibalulekile nami topic education system yethu la eMzansi Afrika iyasebenzela nathi nala emakhasi. And another thing efuna sikhulume ngayo is kasi economy. Is our kasi economy really our economy? Because when I feel like kasi economy it's not even ours, it's owned by Lamawites. So I'm asking as my friend, what do you guys think of education system strategy?
Well, you know what?
Is our education system working?
Okay, what we're gonna start? Okay, you know, yeah, in terms of our education system, you know, okay, in terms of the design, in terms of developing the it's not properly structured, so we can develop businesses, so we can develop industries.
So, is it working or not?
I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working.
What does it mean?
It's for that. So, what do you mean? My focus is if you can develop industries, or if you can teach us to develop industries, then there will be less unemployment. Okay. So, at least, if yes, definitely there are professions and so forth, but I still developing an industry.
And so when you think who's a smart developer, I mean, let's go finish.
Educate it from the classroom. Exactly.
Another point, Sandro?
No, I was going to say this. In terms of our education system, I feel like black kids are, we lack resources, we lack even okay, there are a few teachers that are willing to go all the way with certain kids and make sure that they get to where they need to be, but basically resources and actually what's the word? An example would be with middle class or white dominant schools, the kids are given career days, and it's not just to be a doctor, a nurse, a cop, paramedic, whatever. They're given such a vast options to choose from. This is the path you can take and what. And I feel like with us, they're not given that opportunity. It's only a few, and and you must understand that not only kids with marks can become something. Even now, that aren't technically the best, but Nakon doesn't mean they can't do whatever they want to do.
Okay. So with that said, now we're going to see the system expand.
I'm saying the system could be improved upon. Not that it hasn't worked at all. Obviously, there's exceptions, but it could be improved upon.
Okay.
Honestly, truth be told, I mean, I've been around the bush, looking at it holistically, not even in terms of the economy, but the larger economy itself, economy of the country. It doesn't work for it. It doesn't work for our landscape. Education system, in my opinion, it's a problem, Joe. It's OBE. We've taken, for example, do you know how it actually came about? OBE, went overseas. So they went overseas. Overseas, with the OBE. They looked at the results, OBE, or how they were going along. Kids were passing. I think it was the UK. So they went to the UK. Oh my God, this looks like it's working. Let's take it, let's go apply it in South Africa. But you need to bear in mind, in South Africa, it's a different landscape. You can't create it again. Okay, we're going to be monotonous. So you can't create a blanket solution. In Kenya, say UK, as far. OBE is meant to push out workers. Why the hell are you pushing out workers when we don't have work? So now you've got 50,000 workers pushed out of the system and only 5,000 jobs available. Do you understand? So, what should have been done? It's very simple. What other countries do, like China, Japan, they look at, okay, what direction are we moving and what resources do we have? Okay, we're moving towards the technological based industrial era or manufacturing. And so what they do is they develop skills or an education system around that, which in the next 15 to 20 years, our country will be moving towards that direction. So our country, Tinasnama resources, more than anything else. South Africa has natural resources. Do you understand? So the landscape should have been looked at, but yet again, let's bear in mind, this is an opinion. If you guys at any point can jump and say no, or can say yes, I agree, or okay,
by the way, there's no wrong person or right person.
You understand?
We're just following each other. Yeah,
I think.
Then I'll come to that too.
Oh, you want to jump?
No.
You know, you see, 1 minute, that's to the point. But what I didn't say the house rules today. Ask these guys. And
But how it was 1 minute?
You raise your hand, siyakunota, and your point may last within a minute. Don't be too long. Usheshe wenze point lapho sisheshe sibuze sinike abanye abantwana isu.
This is my personal opinion. I think everyone must take part in this, whether it works or not. As us as maybe parents in the future, we must take that responsibility to think down, right? He's using the same transport. Can't we get the best teachers to come from the selection the same? So we are up with an idea. I think we must stop sometimes pointing fingers at the government. Take responsibility for the education system is for which is improve the township economies as we push. But we always point fingers and not come up with solutions. So me now, like white people, they find engineers to build them a tertiary institution because of they want their kids to be developed. Can't we develop our own kids?
But we have the financial resources.
It's not even the financial argument. The fact that we want to that fee, it's told the best teachers to teach in Mamelo. So you're cutting the point between Ibrapan High and Mamelo. But finally, the best teachers in Mamelo have the same teachers Abana Ibrapan. But Brapan is only for Brapan students. And Mandana can have the same education system as soon as we push.
Okay, but
Okay, we have a point. Yeah, it's a valid point. And you know, now I'm one of the parents now, but I'm from election. Okay, due to election, our classes are overcrowded. So the election, my classes esikhathini sibaningi and akukho easy ukuthi uthisha afundise abantwana abayi-50 eklasini. You understand? Uyobafundisa kanjani abantwana already oyi-1 bakazokhosa i-chaos, nalabo abanye baya-affected naye futhi at the very same time as a teacher you're affected. You understand? And then enye into lento yokuthi uthisha nothisha kumele khona abantu aba-special eklasini, khona umntwana ofuna i-special attention but uthisha nakhona umnikeza kakuphela. You understand? So like sishonga kanjani lento? Yeah.
Okay, Mel?
Okay, Prophet, let me point out the much. But another thing that we need to look at is that when the syllabus is the one thing that they use to measure the education system in your country. You find that in South Africa is the second lowest global.
Second lowest.
Second lowest global.
Is that real?
Yeah, what?
So now,
This is Sandro.
the second lowest. What's the lowest?
Niger, not yet Nigeria, but
Niger.
And Niger. So now you should worry about logo. More check growth in South Africa. South Africa is the third in terms of growth. But education system, but education system is extremely low. So that's something we should worry about. Another thing that we need to look at is that the syllabus is not actually our own by South Africa syllabus. You find in South Africa there's systems like the IEP, which is from private schools. There's the syllabus that is from Yamaha International School. So now sitting because there are children that went to those international schools and those IEP schools that we also need to consider as economy. Access good to city right now and disciplinary system without even considering those things as called. Because it's not everyone who did not go to private school. And it's not everyone who goes to either Huzar.
Okay, guys,
you want to name something?
now we will start knowing how they affect the
So, South Africa is indeed ranked second last in the world. And so it's number 75 out of
76 countries.
And the first being Finland.
Finland is number 1.
Yeah.
And if you think
My
about
previous employer.
there's no homework.
There's no homework. There's no schooling.
Yeah, there's no homework.
Okay.
See, what he's saying is great. Another thing that we need to look at in terms of, hence I said it's difficult to look at it ngamakas. We need to look at it holistically. To understand. You need to, there are problems that we have, and the education system is supposed to be solving those problems. Even in life, dog, that's how you make money. Money is not, it's problem solving, dog. You understand? Rendering services, because if I'm sick, I go to a doctor, they're offering a service, dog. That's what it is, dog. So it's not a thing. A startup, a blanket solution that's working. America, they need 5 billion workers. They bring it to South Africa, but in order to push out these workers, we drop pass rate 60-83%. Do you know, if you were to come to me and I'm a doctor, that doesn't even qualify you for etc. And then if you come to me, these dogs, I only know they take myself from your anatomy.
So another thing I mean the best education system is Finland. Yeah. So anyway now we should not use the blanket solution for everything.
Yeah.
So if it's working for them, why isn't it adult?
But here's the thing, it's different countries. Okay.
No, it's fine. No, the examples are
Okay, so So in Finland, though, they have their own problems. This is Africa, we're third world country. In Finland, they're first world country. You understand? Their problems are different. I can hear population. You see, there's also population, so they can specialize in classes. But despite that, before we see why it's not good. So what I wanna
not sure you can't get blanket solution.
But what works for Finland? It's like it's 2 different households. It doesn't mean it's gonna work for us because some things as fun.
And you can't
So, my question, it goes back to now we have these private schools, and public schools, but you need to change that. So the problem is in the basic education, yes, and because of tertiary education, or even if you're from which private school, but I'm saying that if the problem lies on which basic education, why don't you fix that area? You understand? Because of say like some universities are ranked one of the best universities in South Africa. So I think we should fix your basic education so that which a little bit
Many things we will raise, and is what we're talking about in terms of accountability. Tina, as parents, are we also accountable? Yeah, because I know, and it's been proven, as a parent, if you pay more attention to what your child is doing, the possibilities of that child succeeding are way higher. True. Because yes, there's a system that we say is not working, yeah. But now are we also coming in, chipping in, because I feel like the way they do it's come the government, it's come the people. On our side, one of them. Oh yes, just to add, I once spoke to a teacher, so she explained as in many cases, a child can be good, more than potential. But the problem is they need, being at school and us teaching the child is not enough. They also need assistance at home. And then they try to call parents in to say, let's have a meeting, let's talk. But parents don't pitch up. Guys, check the kids' homework. I understand there's that educational background which told the parent is not educated, but if you participate,
show interest.
If you show interest, I think that there can be a bit of a difference.
So, can I have a question? Okay. So, when I George, what do you think must be done?
No, the thing is, what I'm talking about is that let's not only blame the system, let's also be accountable.
Yeah, let's
be more accountable.
Yeah, let's see what must we do, what we are currently seeing.
Solutions.
I'm just going to piggyback off what Lucy was saying, how tertiary, basically, it's a leveler for most kids. In a way that tertiary does it. I know with my university, you find kids from disadvantaged backgrounds, they were made to take English as an extra language because they had to first understand what are they being asked and how to answer. They were also made to take computer classes, because basically in tertiary what you're using is you need to be able to use a computer and all of that. So in a way that tertiary seems to level that by doing those things, you need to find a solution to do that with basic education. And also, on top of that, what Judge was saying, a solution would be to parents do not come, parents eating or whatnot. Yes. Also, we need to understand the climate. Parents are working jobs that by the time and honestly, for them, it's difficult to help out with homework. You know, now I have to come back and cook and yes, there are some that do put in the effort and try and help out. But not everyone can do that. A solution that I think would work. Is looking at with certain countries, they have like what do you call it, a community house or something like that, where kids from high school or whenever would come and there'll be someone who will decide with homework.
They even hire them from other countries.
It's basically like after the so how do we get that? Why don't we have that? No, that's different. So I'm wondering why don't we have it like a machine, like with the initiative where there's someone who's helping out with that, with all of those things.
Yeah, so basically, but yet again, I think it's also, you're right, we can't completely shift responsibility to the government alone. Because first of all, we already have a problem, you can't discipline kids. into lesisiyena manje mangikhala ngithi ngizokutshela ukuthi hey young man ayenza le keep any jungle njo keep any jungle keep don't tell me that manje. Understand? So teachers are also having a problem with that. So we can't shift responsibility and say government entirely. So yet again, we need to understand abazali bafika bakhathe already bethu most actually it's a stat with we don't have what do you call this family makeup. It's not the same as it's not mother and father. It's ugogo or mama parent, and then yaspan and you already I need to cook and 7 when you take million la 7 and so that mean
so who's coming
one of the problem like we're here to find solutions, right? So the first point, us as parents must take responsibility. That ends there. You understand? Whether anything we grow up na stress, they will make sure like your parent and whoever. They have to show in that position. Before we get TV, you must make your boy. And then I am on the chair. Let me show you what parents don't take about some certain responsibility. Me and I, because of I know it personally. At one point, my parents did not know what grade I was doing. You understand? So you can't say sending a kid to school with these teachers, he's teaching plus minus 60 kids. Why were you not assist as a parent? What from one results, but you're not showing any interest in we understand.
Pause, guys. Sorry, we just had a technical glitch, never fit. But we back on now, and as we Sakuluma, Kuluma from La Ateneko, guys. Yes, patience.
Guys, compare ourselves with other countries, take full responsibility. This is your kid. You understand? Your kid, maybe if you have your wife, don't shift the blame to the teacher, not yourself. If you feel like these teachers are feeling when I judge. Like I'm supposed to you can take internet where the education is bad. Do that, but don't shift blame to the government or the system itself.
Okay.
5 ways.
I have a question.
Well, before you go to a question, before you go to a question, and do we have any comments? People want to say
any comments?
We'll check just now. So, in terms of what we are on about at this present moment, I have a story, short story to share. I grew up local. I realized when I was 17 years old, I was next. Being white. I realized when I was 17 years old, British doesn't even know how to write. But throughout my primary and high school life, she used to check my work every single day. She used to check my work, check my homework.
But she just checked that you.
So she didn't know. I understood afterwards. But that's attention that we're talking about. Yeah. So she gave it attention, and then I had to make sure we were sharp. Why didn't I homework get dates here today? You understand?
Just that.
Just didn't know. But yeah, now we are today's date. And then the master homework say
My question here, guys, that had anything. This is still near sevens and let the bazar. No, this is still nice. Yeah, I'm sure
it down. You understand? So while we break it down, the system is failing us. But when a moment gets with attention, you're failing your kid as well. So who do you blame? Him, you failing that kid. Because it's a much mean I believe in abantwana bayexcela abantwana umuntu bekanezilisi kuye. It starts at home. Ukuthi azaza yofisa ithi ngokutshela azaza actually that education. But when awunandaba because of usesikolweni it's fine. It's their problem. But when I was you understand? So you can start believing in your own kid for her but mom believe that as you understand? So I think the problem city problem is society you understand?
But the question was, is our education system
Are we going there? This is a broad discussion. I think it's pinpoint. Okay, the problem is here and here. And then some certain responsibility. Maybe the problem is you.
it's also a problem
I'm saying, you understand?
which we're not taking attention.
You understand?
What's next?
Okay, mina ngicela ukubuza mle question ne. Khona abantwana abangekho good academically.
Yes.
Khona abantwana aba good like in hands.
Yeah.
Senzani ngabo sithini nje ngabo.
I think and what you guys are talking about. I think as parents, man, there's only so much that we can do as parents. For one. Yes, but one thing we need to understand is that once the school itself lacks resources to educate the abantwana, then there's really nothing that we can do. So that's something that we also need to consider is that now when I teach on a scholar, also lack resources. They also lack resources. Yeah, but if for example, I go good in math and science, but I'm good in design of it. And there's often a share track. Yeah, but a share track, they don't have the resources. And teacher now is in a position whereby there's literally nothing that she or he can do. And so that is where also the higher management has a responsibility which cater to such students. And so as much as but somewhere somehow also the management is failing us in terms of our resources. It's failing us in terms of the accountability and so on.
Accessibility as well.
Okay, yeah, 100%. So what we're basically saying is the system is not working. Yeah. But it's one thing to say the system is working, and it's another to say as a parent, are you also, you understand? So the thing is, you see as your child, are you going to leave everything to a system and hope it works? You get what I'm saying? So we're not saying the system is working, so the parents are not working. No, we're saying the system isn't working, but what are we doing now in terms of as parents making it work?
That's what I think this is what Mark is saying. What is no resources? I can do as much as I can, but if the resources are not there and available, it's still gonna frustrate the child. Because I'm gonna push this little kid, I'm gonna jam down maths, I'm gonna jam down history, and the kind of I'll tell you, he's not a maths and history guy. This guy is a, do you understand? And he believes himself. It's like being motivated, being overly motivated without the relevant skills. You become a buffoon.
100%.
I'll tell you.
I'm going to make an example. Make an example of what we're talking about. If you can attend that teacher asking you to come through, that teacher can tell you that, you know what, this person cannot cope academically, but he's good or she's good technically. You understand? That's when you start finding solutions. It starts there. That's why if you've never attended, you assume that.
So there's a family. So that's a family.
I wanted to add that.
But the thing is, you have a child. But man, you can work anywhere. But the moment you have a child, as any parent, the moment you have a child, you know this is your responsibility for life.
Yeah.
So whichever way you do it, whether you ask someone which you trust in the family, because you can't make it. If you feel, Uti, okay, as in, you know what, I want to attend, but I can't because of my obligation with work. You will find someone, you'll find a way to hear those people out that are responsible for your child. You'll find. You understand? How many people have attended? How many aunts have attended? Me personally, how many times have I been in trouble in school?
8%.
Because my mother.
8%.
So, but the thing is,
So what?
but you can't say you can't.
So what do you say is very best?
Yes.
And to me, what Chacha is saying is very
Very
minutes, right? Balance there, which Chacha Kumangayo is, Maskumangaza is Kumangayo,
Yes.
right? Where I work in Musiako, potential engineer, right? We have something in like Spain. We have scholarship for a grade 10 student. Not a matric student which are like a scholar because they're not good. But we need to know I teach. But now we are not actually taking your energy into these schools. That's why we don't know where you work. We don't actually care. My child struggles with meaning of young. But your child struggles with meaning of young. You know? That's a type of fact.
Alright, I just wanted to say as much as yes, the parents also have a stake in the accountability of it all. But also let's not just put it all on them. As much as the system also is a problem, guys. We are saying which Abazali are not doing this, are not doing that. If I have a child who has difficulty in learning, I myself for whatever I can. I cannot take my child to a school that specializes in children with difficulty. So then what am I to do? What recourse is there for someone like me?
No, wait, let's hear.
No.
Yeah, but let's hear what you're saying.
You know what I was saying, if we go back to the system when there were white people, so the system allowed in a technical school, while in between nama home economics, nama economics itself. So that system used to work. So I will go back to what we were discussing there, isn't it? But one thing the ANC did not do is invest in its own. You understand? In our own cultures, in our own schools. So azange bakhona uku-investa kithi basoloko baphethe ipower. So tshintsha yonke lento le curriculum. For us it works because of lesibiza ngani old band. It works for us because of this guy fede noma bekunabo home economics bekunabo good work. We understand ukuthi iskipho uthola nini. So I think with this will go back to wonke ama-parties here, all stakeholders should invest in this particular child. So singaplay man, but work together to make that child's life different.
Can I just ask, I'm just asking a question, yeah? What was, and I'm talking when we were in high school, yeah? What was the general thinking of kids who went to
Slowly. Because we did not understand
Yeah,
what the situation
yeah.
is.
And it's another form of education. Okay, come
No,
on.
when we're driving, I don't want to shoot
But
slow.
not the stigma of
The thing is, the reasoning behind like abilities and movement and so on. If we as a community, so we used to have a typical school, but if there's a stigma like that within society, schools like that, things are alive. Kids don't want to be a part of those technical skills because it seems like they're slow. So now tell me something. Me, I'm the government I'm pumping money into the school. But I'm pumping money in a society where these people don't want their kids to go there because they assume which they're slow.
Okay. Here's the solution. Talking about the pumping in money. But once again, it's always imperative before you implement something that you educate the people so they have the relevant information to make the correct decision and they have a clear understanding. That's not a slow learner school. That's a skills development school. Meaning your child can leave here and go start a business. But this guy who's got a matric certificate will still need to go look for a job. Do you understand? So you've educated people already. A lot of parents will say, what? This guy can leave high school after and go start something. Do you understand? It's simple things that South Africa, women in aviation. How about they create an aviation school? Starting an engineering and aviation school, because at the end of the day, dog, chemical, chemical, and an airplane, they're related, dog. Do you understand? People will take interest in that if they started in high school to say, when you get to grade 10, when I aviation mechanics, when I different, they're interested in human anatomy. From primary school, not primary school, let's say from high school. Do you understand? From immediately after high school, you know very well that the foundation has been laid. Hence, in America, you get a diploma. How things? We're not certificate. Well, meaning 20 years go McDonald's. How about you go McDonald's? That makes certificates quite a 20 office. Do you understand? Because I was filled with a lot of things, and I've gone beyond my 1 minute.
Okay, come on, Ben.
I think, yeah.
So, anything for no good guys. If sits in the system is savings, is it the skills-based education should we move back to that? Skill, whether it's carpentry, plumbing, or whatnot. Should we go back to that system?
I just feel like I want to do it blanket solution. I think if we are more engaged, and I'm going to go back to the whole thing of parents. If we are more engaged, there will be more understanding. Because one of the things is, it's one thing to say, guys, what should we do? Mama said, okay, this is what we're thinking we must do. But if you don't participate and we're doing this for you, you understand? Then it becomes a problem. Then there's no communication. That's where the problem is. So if there's participation from both sides,
whether system,
whether what system, because for
it's meant to work.
when I was in high school, for Mtana to go to Olympia, they asked their parents to come. But I understand this. I want to talk about the educating the parent part. They would ask them to come into the school and they explain it. And then the child will be moved from an academic school to a technical school. You understand? Sharp. So the thing is, if you don't participate, then how would you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. See what that point. I agree with you. Parent participation is very imperative for growth. I saw it in primary school when the highest kids who got the best marks, and we agree with that, we're not disputing that. But if the system itself is glitches and is malfunctioning, regardless of how much you try, it's not going to work out. So, to answer Pumba's question, what would work? I think the first thing is we need to identify what is the problem. What do we need? Okay, as a country, we need jobs. But where do jobs come from? We need businesses. Who's going to create these businesses? Let me teach these monkeys how to create businesses. Pumba, he's got landline, he knows how to, this is how, so you doing container. Boomba hires 5 people. I've given him skills to hire 5 people, 12 people. He's created businesses and jobs. You understand? So the solution has to, we can't just create a solution to create a solution. Does the solution address the problem? Have we seen what our problem is?
Okay, okay, with that said, is this current education system building our Kasi economy? And what is the Kasi economy? Because I feel immoral, we understand, and emotional economy. Whereas Lapemol, there's not even one black-owned business. You understand? So is that our economy, or we just supporting the economy of Abanyabantu acres?
I think we need to understand first. What is Kasi economy? Let's help us there.
Yeah.
Okay, economy.
Let's not
before
I
let's
think that
Let's understand economy.
First of all,
just to understand economy.
Because I think economy, it's okay. Those are my thoughts now. It's our ability to keep Iran rotating amongst ourselves. how long do we keep Iran rotating amongst us like us? You understand? And with that, Iran rotates and they create how many jobs and they Lauma black businesses are they growing now?
Right, so I have also a simple definition, which is an economy is a large set of interrelated production and consumption activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated.
Okay, so it's production and
Consumption.
Basically.
So are we producing?
Yeah.
Hence and goals are and those are resources ours.
So another one
So we
is
consume.
An economy is a system of making and trading things of value.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Kasi economy would basically be us manufacturing ourselves like us and us consuming our very own things manufactured in our casa. So that's Kasi economy.
Yes.
So your question is this education system supporting our casa economy? Actually, there's one businessman here. I think you should come here and tell us. People consuming your products, are they supporting our space?
I'll start somewhere. And people should understand. I'm fully fully like with the definition and stuff. So we understand that a cash is cash. So guaranteed giving con chop is so money is there. So rotating, right? So we must find ways in making this money in a pool in ourselves. That's what we're saying about kasi economy. You understand? It's that which we are going to not boom because 20 rand but 10 my friend. Why in my church me like 20 rand little thing and I get money to it? That's kasi economy. Sometimes by understanding, we're teaching other people to understand. You understand? Yes, it's associated in social
Okay, Mel?
Another point that we need to understand about Ikasi economy is that the formal definition of Ikasi economy is it's an informal economy. Basically. So it's an economy that is not being taxed. Those small businesses that are not got to vote on Monday, guys. And if the government continues sleeping on resources, considering that in the fourth industrial revolution, that's what I'm thinking about it. You know how much businesses have been created? Businessmen.
Oh, okay, guys. There's another friend of Pumba who just joined the podcast, and then Zomzambo Wuti has introduced a Kala before Akuluma opinion.
Okay, guys, this is my this guy in the city. The only fashion design is a guy.
Thank you.
Okay, when it comes to economy, I have a problem with that. Because people now feel like that, so when they approach you, they want discounts. That's the only problem I have.
Discounts.
Discount. I want to say gas. Yeah, I want to say gas. So, I wish, okay, for a point time, that's the only thing I have, the problem I have. When it comes to I want to say gas, when they want discount, yet, more figure is the price or you don't even ask either guy discount and then if you want to ask to put your there, you just go or we are saying what to say products. So yeah.
With that, I just wanted to say it has to start with us as people. We need to see value in whatever people are, whatever services or whatever goods that they are bringing. We need to be able to see the value and recognize it. Because the problem is, who's this guy, Temba Banban? He's now selling his clothes overseas and whatnot. How come abantu overseas can see the value of someone who was making J in Luxin? Why couldn't we recognize that? He was recognized internationally before he was recognized as How come?
Yeah, that's another bad thing.
Yeah. That's why. Because it's in a sabotage. You understand? I would say it's a person. I rather you think mall ngithenga i-brandage.
Asithenga ithuluzi.
You understand? So why singasapotani thina so ikithi thina esaza naye asapotani thina so. You understand? Ngale nto ukuthi ufuna ukuzovuka ngami.
Yeah.
Why?
And I'll go then. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't support these local business owners, but I think when you must understand your brand. This is only the one. Any in the future, for me to come to you and buy a product, like everyone as only as respecting it is ever. Not per se, like an outside. Fake and like customer service, the service side. This is very important in a customer. You understand? So when one has a wrong and it can take 7 months to get why I've paid. I'm just saying it, just as an example. Sometimes you guys should respect your craft for me to respect your craft.
Lovely pay. No?
Another thing with value, equity, I just wanted to, I don't know, examples of some sort. Guys, a simple thing, stop fan. This was something that was generated within my class. How come banks now are seeing the value of a stop fan and are making those people with Babula accounts within their banks because they realize no man, Labo Mama, yes. That is something that is within the economy and it's something that started here and
it's not benefiting us the way it should be.
The way it should be, but also the thing of Buti, they were able to see the value in it. Guys, Tina right now see the yellow post Labo Mama now they still December, but understand the value of it all. How come they decided to do that and why is it working for them?
Let's do that. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
But do you respect also that now we are anyone?
Because I will not only own a first things first. That means something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you guys in Pendula from owners. I'm I'm gonna answer them saying, I'm a customer, I'm very important, and you must give me that which is important to you. So you recollect it. Sometimes you must understand what you do before you sell the product. Understand how I can be as rude as, but I'm giving you giving me a service, I'm giving you money. Because of you make that service for me to get mine, right? But I'm just saying it's important for you guys to check us and know your value of your product. Okay, that's my approach.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You go there in terms of local businesses and stuff. You know what? Here's the problem that I have, guys. I think even the mindset of comparison is wrong. Like if you know, as much as I respect, up and coming businesses and stuff like that, but guys, let's properly understand this, shall we? So if you're gonna say, I'm not for Mr. Price, I don't complain, yeah. But when I come to you, I complain. I ask for discount, yeah? So basically, dog, when you leveling yourself like Mr. Price, and Mr. Price has a shitload of years, dog, in this game. They've stuffed up, they've trained them accordingly, you understand? They've actually worked on so many years of building the ideal in the mind, the brand in the mind. So, of course, though, when you're starting out, there would be that. Yeah, but I'm sure if you ask Edgar, the start of Edgar, I'm sure if you ask him, how was it when you started? It's the same with you guys. You understand? So I want guys, let's stop that whole thing of the comparison and understand, Ruti, this is where I am, you understand? And these are the challenges that I have right now. You understand? But to compare yourself, some designers compare themselves to Louis Vuitton. Like, really, guys.
You know what I feel? I feel ukuthi I feel ukuthi ikasi economy yethu won't grow for so long that singamanufacture into zethu. Kunoma 7 la ikasi. Ma7 makes bread intanga esinye sinto but wena mawuzobona ma7 seyadegrade already. But mawungathola uDesanbeka uJudge khona uJudge khona and it's just bread.
That's our own stereotype. It's our own stereotype. And the thing is, we cannot. I know one thing that guys, we can never. Hey, wait, so wait. We can never run away from this fact. Companies invest a lot of money to create brand perception.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why people think of those brands in that way. For example, I used to work for cars. I can tell you so many cars that are cheaper, you understand, than the automotive brand that I work for. But because of perception, people will always want to go for that one. So the thing is, Uma 7, okay, let's give Uma 7 a chance and say, my man, you take the time and build the brand idea so people can perceive you in a different way. I understand that, though, but the thing is, right now he's running a business. He's been there for many years. For many years, and the thing is, okay, can you honestly ask? Guys, sometimes we need to be honest with ourselves. You understand? If you run a business, though, most businesses, though, guys, I run from hand to mouth. You understand?
Yeah.
Few people can say, I've made so much 50 and profit. I'm going to take 40% of this and reinvest it in growing this. But still, we want to compete with Sunpay. And Sunpay does that. Sunpay speaks to investors and say, guys, I need 3 million.
Yeah, but can Uma 7 speak to investors and get those?
Yes. The thing is, if people believe,
we don't know.
Guys, let's stop running away from business principles. You understand? As much as we are small,
I get that, but I understand if those business principles were created by these guys. Secondly, see now our businesses now so cool as we are with background first as business. Understand? We are from a the city pride,
But he decided to
so
start a business.
let me
It's your choice.
Okay, hold on, one person at a time.
You understand? So Uma 7, yeah, business here can normal angafuna ukuyidevelop but naye self akekho that educated njenge-CEO yaseSunpay. You understand? Uma 7 qala yena into ayaziyo ukuthi mina ngikwazi ukubhala isipho and sell isipho. You understand? So i-economy yakhona izosebenza kanjani? Ujaja makazochipha yena athi no mina I can market your bread for you. That's also part of your business economy. Support another marketing company yaselokishini.
We used to market businesses. No Switch. Shout out to Switch. Let me tell you something, and I think Bruce, if you're watching, I know we've spoken about this so many times. People don't understand the value of paying for branding and marketing in gas. You understand? Here's the thing: Uma 7 has been operating for how many years?
20 years plus.
Okay, my man. He has seen that Sunbake has got branded plastics. It's evident. Yeah, John. Has he asked someone, how can I get those plastics and how much are they going to cost?
Yeah, maybe Lentons I'm going to show. He's maybe some of my expertise working now. But the business fellas don't run by employee work.
I understand, but the thing
since Uma 7 who developing this, I get about job or so, I feel the market and I sell and do everything.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask the question.
Ghost?
Yeah, the ghost. Because
yeah.
As me, don't you guys think it's about time that business owners started instead of putting coming name and maybe so you're telling me rather than
yeah, any into the part when I say to share IT obvious respect to when the companies will crash I mean of which mean I'm that I afford.
Yeah, for Papaya. I think that's the mentality that we should have. In terms of the start a business. This is what I do and all of that. There's a name when I think of family film. No, that's the one that's don't you want to be part of it? I think a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, sometimes maybe I'm getting years because maybe I don't.
For example, in terms of
so what you're saying is to invest skills within these businesses. If I have a certain skill, how about I invest it in a business that I can see?
For example, you're opening up a marketing company. You register the company, right? You register it, I feel like as teams about I have a business and all that. So as trouble from as judge, as we buy and all that. I feel as owners of the TTP case right now, Again, this Choco, would you like to be part of this?
Mara, once I use Choco as a boy, as I have this skill that can help your business.
No. That's what we don't have. Nobody comes.
Let don't make our economy here. So let them make sure say, "Umuntu ufuna ukuba ujongo so."
Yes.
Apparently, we don't trust each other.
When I'm a business owner and I'm touching
This
this.
is simple.
Can I
get it different.
Yes. Let me go back to it. I'm sure we're trying to create a solution for the customer only. The moment somebody has a business, they never want to apply immediately because of our past experience or whatever the stigma is. However, business owner could judge as a partner and say, "Dog, do you feel good to have a science and intention in terms of gender? Now, this is success. Yes, people want to get paid and all that. And matter of fact, I'm trying to tell them
I doubt that.
So you believe the system every time
Do we have any comments?
Yeah, now we're losing it. My first question is, what am I going to get from it?
For me.
Because we're shooting this podcast. We have limited resources using our phones, these mics and whatnot. Do you think when someone will come meet us guys, it will need a can I help you? Yes. Oh, Tina, listen. Oh, Tina, you say you're going to see the same room to some time. And they must have who was fooling you, of which you are still.
That's why right? You want your store to
I get it. Marawana, you want me to pay you?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying this is about time. Now, I'm just telling you a problem there. Look at this.
He is suggesting what you're saying is collaboration. That's what's called collaboration.
Yeah, I get that. Maramam's a collaborator. Who's is looking to benefit. I think as a collaborator,
Yeah, but in the long run,
I'm still starting on it. In the long run, you feel like a long run without the support here. Because I need to move imagine a man who lay line.
That's what I'm saying.
So long as I move here and also almost another vision in for my business. For
Okay, wait. Okay, you've got your minutes. It's past. And then, I'm telling you, one person at a time. Well, it's an emotion.
That's why it's theoretical. Then to move like
Your minutes is past. So, I still have a chance. You've had a minute.
Kumba, here's the thing.
Let's give Kumba a chance. Let's give Kumba a chance. Let's give Kumba a
Yeah.
But practical, I think it's fun.
Why not?
Umuzi akana same vision lenayo for my business.
Umuzi
akazi ukuthi my business gonna be successful. You understand? So umuzi would wanna jump in ku business. Only sekayibona ukuthi yenza inyuku and izombhadala. Practical.
How do we change that mindset? That's where I'm going. That's his question. That's my question. Isn't it about time rather than general chillers, right? You know that you can add value.
You've been doing that thing how many times?
I've added value in Chilasi when people did not want to come.
Yeah, no, I can't to what I'm saying.
Okay. Now, why is it not possible that people can do what Jaja and you are doing?
No, the thing is,
he's doing graphics and technical work and all that.
Yeah, we're starting this from the ground. We have the same.
That's what I'm saying.
We have the same thing.
It's the element of time, guys. I mean, if you're gonna pull in someone, to come on board your vision. Yeah? Remember, that person is investing time, yeah, and sometimes resources. You understand? If he's not guaranteed, I hear what Bumba's saying, I hear what you're saying, Roberto. But the thing is, guys, I want to end reality. I want to within this whole business construct. Yeah, so what happens is the person is using his time, sometimes his resources. So the problem is that, my man, he's not guaranteed your vision is going to work out. And the thing is, yes, 100% Mangzuti, guys, I'm going to join Buma on landline, sharp, we're going to make this thing work. But the thing is, guys, in reality, and it's a human thing, right? So we all need guarantees. When I get home and they ask, who busy man? No, I was busy with this, whatnot, but and I didn't have 30 you understand? That's how Buma. I hear his point, but in theory, dog, that's why collaboration, dog, including absolutely depend. You understand? It's solely because of those reasons. It's, guys, if we want to operate in the business construct, you understand? We need to understand, Guti, if I own a business on my own, it's 100%, it's mine, right? If I'm going to say I need your skill and I can't pay you, I have to give you a pie.
Yes.
You understand? Because the thing is, the list.
Why don't you do that?
Yes.
Okay, the minute is out, and yes, you can do you have digressed. I think communication, guys. So Leo Pi bar is a properly.
Yeah, that's why that's wait, those are the first questions. If you're properly.
Yeah. I understand, but the momentum we are getting, the momentum that we have, you set expectation for your business.
Okay,
I've started a business. I started a business now and was now in charge. We had a certain expectation, right? Guys, Sizo Popala. Yes. By this specific time, we should be making. Yeah. You understand? We should be at this point. We should be at the point now for our corner is simple and you understand? So, in our conversation, we need to have.
We need to have those conversations. What I'm trying to get to then, I'm meeting up, right? So, what you do on the efficiencies, right? Regarding the landline and all of that. I'm going to have right? Right now we're close circle. We understand what landline is around all of that. We are going to look. If you push it in, but you let them come in this sort. Are you aware that in your mind, as the owner of the business, would you rather go on a salary basis? Or in order to understand, this might not work much. I'm sure I understand this. This is a long-term vision. It might not pop up in 6 months and 12 months. How about I offer you 15% off whatever
whatever we're going to make? Yeah.
So the risk is shared.
We understand?
Yeah,
so
this is communication.
Don't you think it's communication?
That's why I was just trying to.
We need to start having production. You understand? Because we know what I'm when it's a website. So now the way it's good and then we figure out to make this thing a change. For me to have in terms of this is what I'm working towards.
In fact,
don't you think it's about time we have that conversation?
So in fact, it's easy for you to give out if the person is not
Can I please ask a quick question? Have you run a business now?
No.
That's the thing, yeah. the thing is, though, the defense is coming from an apathetic
Yes.
I have done it. You know, he has done it.
So
That's why we say
you offered somebody like shares and say, if you do this part of the department, this is what we are going to.
We tried building with someone. That's the things like going in the bad team here.
Who are you trying?
Yes.
You have a business to offer.
Yes.
I thought I was like, she tried it.
I'm not just
Yes, I'm explaining it to you. The massive car line I was not alone.
yeah, no, I
You understand? So we understand Uzi Asiko driven so and there's no objective of business secondly if when a movie objective on line, then you see what's your objective are easy.
yes.
It's easy for you to give up.
So my point is, don't you think putting a conversation there when study have a discuss in a
The conversation we can have it, but the longevity of the business won't depend on the you understand? The longevity will depend on us, on the hunger. You're putting in and now we share the same hunger and the same vision. Yeah, the business. But as soon as when I another thing is a wash, as it's Westing, I'm a business owner at time. Which when I'm a so figure, so the family actually born and try to change. Yes. Whereas the business if I'm a musical you understand? People who sing, they don't have affects and because in a certain vision, I'm now, I use it as a you understand? So that's why most businesses into sevens are in theory, but practically done. Trust me. So unless the business will color from fresh seeds.
So is it better? So is it better if somebody approaches you rather?
No, yeah, it's better if when you're approached, maybe you see a gap in my business.
Yeah.
And let's say it was on decide, okay, but I'm not careful on
and then when the
opportunity you get.
and then what do you do?
Analyze and don't tell you. If you go to the don't tell you, then can get a understand.
Okay, it's a very interesting subject in my mind. One thing we need to understand is that one thing we need to understand is that this are the intricacies of business, but not casting on you itself. And we're wasting too much time.
So this is what I wanted to say, man, in closing this up, right?
The topic that we have, the topic that we have, 60 years of education, they need to be more cooler. We need to be aware of, I can have a business. When did you know which way you can have a business?
Okay, guys,
Probably after high school.
let's share with cars and the two people so please join us next week for 5. Let's please go to the ground zero and say about my friends, podcast with my friends. Please join the guys, like the page, subscribe, share, comment, suggest your video, and let's see our guys for supporting the job. Yeah, my friend, give me a job.
Danko!
Bye.